everyone, and thank you for returning and subscribing to Cosmic Cassie. Every month, I post collective readings for each zodiac sign. Those links are in the description box down below. I am an intuitive, psychic medium and channel, so I read the cards, the energy, and messages. So if you have aha moments and you know right away what or who I'm talking about, that means the reading is resonating. Keeping in mind, roles can be reversed and gender does not matter. Now, if it doesn't resonate for you, that's okay. In the description box, I also added the energy that you'll get from watching your sun, moon, and rising signs. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. It really helps my channel grow and to get the messages out there. For those that donate, I am so grateful to you. Every little bit really goes a long way and shows me that my readings are helping you all. You can book a personal reading with me on cosmiccassie.com. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. So this is going to be the extended reading for Capricorn for the month of May. Does Capricorn need to know? We are going to look at what is coming in and what is going out. So what is coming in for Capricorn in May? What is coming in for Capricorn in May? And Capricorns, just so you know, we are using the Art of Adventure Tarot. This is a private seller on Etsy, and they're absolutely phenomenal. One of the coolest decks that I've had, honestly. What is coming in? We're starting out with the Lovers. I'm going to zoom in on this just so you can see the cards a little bit better here. That should be good. Okay. So we have the Lovers to start off with. Show me what is coming in for Capricorn. What is coming in for Capricorn in May? What is coming in for Capricorn? Interesting. So we have the Lovers, Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and then ending with the Empress, interestingly enough. One second, Capricorn. I just want to make sure that you guys can see this as good as you can. That should be fine. So let's look at the Lovers first. If we are looking at Lovers, we have Two of Pentacles looking at Three of Swords. We have the Six of Wands looking at Ten of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, and the Empress has the Seven of Wands. Capricorn, it looks like what's coming in for you, I'll say immediately, this definitely has something to do with relationships, but I feel like it's a little bit deeper, where for a lot of you, it's going to be the way that your relationships are influencing your money flow, your finances, your stability. And it's not just the experiences that you've had with relationships here. It's almost the energy that you hold when it comes to relationships and love affects the way that your money comes in. It affects your finances. It affects your foundation. It affects everything. So think of this more as energetic rather than experiential. So you may not be experiencing a specific situation right now, but this is the energy that your body is holding on to. And this kind of energy, the way you're holding on to it, it's having a direct kind of influence over how you're able to attract abundance and prosperity, how that shows up for you, how long it stays, the heights that you can reach with it, things like this, okay? So we're going to break it down a little bit more here. With the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles, this definitely feels more like making choices that are really difficult to make when it comes to situations of, is this right for me or is this wrong for me? I think it's very easy, and the imagery that I kind of get as well here is I think it's easy for Capricorn for you to say, nope, I don't want that, and I'm walking away from it. Nope, this doesn't work for me, and I'm leaving it alone. Yes, I'll go towards this because this feels good. But when you start to look at that in a deeper way and deeper aspects here, it's almost giving me the feel of a Capricorn who doesn't want to choose options that are going to create any kind of burden, that are going to create any kind of tension that require them to, change kind of their ways and their comfort zone. So it's not that something is bad for you, but it's almost like if I have to put in extra work, effort, if I have to suffer at all in any way, even if it's the suffering pains of growth, of learning to compromise, of learning to love in a different way or communicate, it's almost like if I have to come out of my comfort zone and, put extra effort and do things I really don't feel like doing, then I'm going to say no to that option. But it's like that option is what would have created more success for you, because it's challenging you to grow, to expand. So there's a little bit of stubborn energy that I'm also getting from you, Capricorn, but it's like the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands are saying, hey, you're walking away from things that could actually be really good for you if you suffer through them. And it doesn't even have to be called suffering. I'm using the word suffer because I think that's how you guys would look at it and interpret it, as suffer. But it's almost like, hey, you're choosing the easy way. You're choosing options that, feel really good to you, but they don't really offer you growth. They're not really offering you a healthy challenge. They're not expanding you. They're not creating more success, victory in your life. These are things that are comfortable, they're complacent, they're easy. It's something you're used to. It's choices that already feel good because I already know what to expect. I know how to show up, things like that. But by doing that, you're hurting your own sense of self. You're hurting your own ability to grow, to expand, to reach larger heights, to get better things in your life, to be a better person in your life. And then when we look at that Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, I feel like that's saying, hey, a lot of this energy could have came from the fact that growing up, maybe we had to move on from a lot of situations and experiences when we were growing up that really hurt us. We had to kind of take that baggage with us and we had to move forward even though we didn't want to. But I definitely get like an experience of growing up, something with family, the way we were raised, the way that we were told to look at things, the way we watched adults around us react and interact with different things, the way they responded. It's almost like we took that in, and what we learned to do is, understand life can be really hard and difficult and challenging, and I had to move forward with all these burdens and difficulties at such a young age that now I only choose things that don't give me those burdens, that don't make me feel that way again, that don't make me feel like it's a challenge and I have to go find calmer waters. I have to struggle and I have to move forward with these pains and aches. It's like now I avoid situations that could potentially cause me to get back into that energy where I feel like I have to move on, and I don't want to move on, but I have to move on, or I have to lose something. I avoid those situations because I experienced them many times already. And then we end it with the Empress and the Seven of Wands here. And I think, Capricorn, this is you trying really hard to be abundant. This is you standing your ground, fighting for your right to attract what you want, to create the life that you want, to have abundance around you, within you, running through you. And I think that you know what you want and you try so hard to do it, but it's like you shouldn't have to force that energy. That energy comes in and it creates abundance because it is an energy of abundance. When you're forcing and pushing and shoving and pursuing and taking action to make it happen, it's like that's not how you get an energy that is literally the opposite of everything you're doing to obtain it. And I feel like what's coming in for you is this very regal awareness of how to attract the abundance in the right way, because it is an attraction energy. It's not something we can force and pull and make happen. We have to attract that energy and then become it and kind of integrate with it. So I think for the remaining of month of May, what's coming in for you, Capricorn, is a lot of understanding of what's been preventing you from attracting the energy of abundance and growth and stability within your family, your foundation, your money, everything like this. And let's go ahead and look at what's going out. So now that we know what's coming in, let's see what is going out for Capricorn. What is going out? What is leaving Capricorn in this month? What is going out? Show me what is going out for Capricorn. Oh, that one wanted to fling out. Going out for Capricorn, we have the Hierophant, King of Swords. I'm only going to do 3 on this spread. What's going out? Interesting. Clarify the Hierophant, clarify King of Swords, clarify 2 of Wands. Capricorn, what's going out for you for the rest of this month, the thing that's leaving you is almost like this need to, how do I describe that? It's an energy, it's a mindset, a habit. It shows up as like something that you're doing perpetually, where it's almost like we try to find love in places that we're guided to. We are looking towards in directions that we're supposed to be looking in, where there's love, there's abundance. And I don't mean just romantic love, but there's abundance of love. There's all these positive, happy, enduring emotions. And we're going into these situations, we're being guided and directed into these places to meet these people, to have these experiences. But it's like we show up in such a cold way that it actually makes us feel less loved, less abundant, less prosperous, less blessed from the situation. It's like these situations, these people, these experiences, whatever they are, how they show up for you, they're supposed to be giving you this feeling of being full, of being happy, of being taken care of just having an overwhelming amount of love and abundance in your heart and in your life, in your reality. But because of the way we're showing up, where we're kind of like critiquing everything, we're really looking at everything, we're breaking it down, we're being very logical with something that's meant to be experienced in a very emotional way, and the way that it creates is it leaves us feeling left out of that situation. It feels us leaving less than when we started, and it does the complete opposite of what it was supposed to do for us. And the way that we kind of end that is, you know what, okay, fine, whatever, like there's more fish in the sea. And I think that you're really good at moving on. The second you feel that energy of being left out, you kind of look at the situation like, oh, it's that person's fault, it's the group's fault, it's this experience, it's this situation that's making me feel this way. So it's very easy to move on from it and go do something different or go in a different direction. But it's like we keep being guided back into these situations and with these people that are supposed to help us feel really abundant and loved. But it's the way that we're looking at it. We're trying to be too logical with something emotional. That energy is going to be exiting out for this month, where I think that we're going to start realizing, you know, I can show up in a really emotional way. I can keep my logicalness about me, but I can also show up in a really emotional way and actually allow myself to kind of drop some of those guards, not be so logical, not look for hidden motives, and just be in the present moment and experience the emotion of what I'm supposed to be experiencing. And that prevents me from having to move on, start over, look for something new, look for someone new. Capricorn, I hope that this helped. I will be coming in at the end of May with a bonus reading for your money and your love. Make sure you do check that video. I'll also have a full moon reading, which I believe is in Sagittarius. That is coming up on the 23rd. So I'm going to post some readings for that as well. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, Capricorn, if you want a private reading, definitely check me out on cosmiccassie.com. That is my website. And I will see you guys later. Bye.